that's what they were. It was really sad. And that was like a really consistent way for the dudes to go out and try and find women. And it never worked once.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. For people wanting Shell's story time in my chat, she's making a YouTube channel. Ask her when she's done with it.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
I didn't see this dude strike out, but
okay.
Inadvertently, some dude striking out led to me seeing Phantom of the Opera.
What?
So, Phantom of the Opera was coming to town, and this one dude was he has no game at all, but his parents are loaded. So he decides like he's gonna ask out this one girl by buying like tickets to Phantom of the Opera, which were like probably about $200-300 in value. And so I missed what happened, but apparently he basically just like went up to this girl and was like, "Do you want to see Phantom of the Opera with me?" And she was like, no, maybe? Like, she kind of said yes at first, but then, like, was very, like, tepid about it, and then, like, realized later that he had spent basically, like, $300 on tickets for a date, and she was just like, no, that's, like, that's, like, way too intense. Like, there's, like, a really, like, odd way to, like, start off a date, which I agree. That's a really...
Had they never conversed either?
No.
Oh. That's a very awkward way.
They were acquaintances. But yeah,
like,
just imagine,
at
like,
if
somebody,
least,
like, wanted
to coffee or something and then ask her, hey, you know, I was considering doing X, would you like with me?
No, he already had the tickets.
Been really self-confident, or I don't know, because...
Well, he didn't go to a tech school.
Yeah. So anyway...
You'd have to know each other a
So
long
she
time.
realizes that he dropped, like, mad stacks of, like, flow, like, way too hard. And so she was just like, no. And then, goes up and he gives the tickets to my best friend and is just like, here, these are for you now. And he was like,
whoa.
What the hell? And then, he was like, you should, like, take a friend. Like, just go, like, see it just for fun or whatever. And he was like, okay.
Wow. Super
and so,
holy crap.
Like, he was just like, okay. So he ended up, like, coming up to me later that day and was like, do you want to see Phantom of the Opera? And I was like, sure. So that's how I went to see
Casual British casual.
That's how I went to see Phantom of the Opera. Only finding out, like, 3 weeks later that the whole reason that I was asked to go see Phantom of the Opera is because he was going to ask a girl who said no. And then I was like, oh, I'm really glad I didn't know that.
So, not exactly in the same vein, that actually does remind me of something. So, did your school have, like, a big cafeteria to go to?
Yeah, I never went in it once.
Okay, so we had to as freshmen, because, like, all freshmen lived in the dorms. We all pretty much had to eat at this place, like, at least once a day.
It gave everyone flatulence.
Yeah, it sucked. Like, it was not
cool.
She keeps,
cool
like,
story, bro.
her face in, and I have to, like, shoo her away, because she's really warm. So the moment she, like, gets remotely near to me, I suddenly start sweating.
So we do this
really
race?
bad.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so we have this, like, shitty, food court. Okay, everybody good? Press your left switch. Wait, what? Oh, is my
Left
still on
switch? Yeah. Alright, munching.
a lift?
Okay.
Okay, everybody's munching.
Munching.
Yep.
I'd recommend switching to a hammer. Makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's a lot easier to see.
Okay, alright. 3,
Alright.
2, 1, go.
Going.
And also third person. Third person makes it a
third
bit
person's
easier
much
too.
better. Uh-oh.
That's rough.
We're having a munch crunch. We're having a munch crunch.
Yeah.
Alright, that worked out well.
Oh my goodness, the jumping is real.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty bad, yeah.
Major jumps. Major jumps.
Anyway. So that one dude actually asked out another girl with a very similar,
Oh, what's
Process.
happening?
Bird, I think as yours and
something-
mine come to
this is-
collide.
oh.
Shit
The
did
server
not.
itself died.
Oh, I'm out.
Oh!
Am I back
You
in?
got expelled, bro.
What's happening?
Anyway.
Oh,
See, that happened to me too at some point. Several
So-
times, actually.
This dude asks out another girl at school, by, basically showing up more or less uninvited to her birthday
oh,
party
jeez.
Oh.
with, like a $200 pair of Oakleys.
Now I've got a story.
What?
For this.
Yeah.
What are Oakleys?
Sunglasses.
Very expensive sunglasses.
Oh.
Very trendy. So he just shows up with like $200 Oakleys. It's just like, here, these are for you.
I think my Mr. Munch is going to win without me.
I ended up veering off way to the right, so I'm actually off course.
I'm off course like crazy. And I can't hit the other button.
bumping into the back
trying.
and cranking up the engines a little
Yeah,
bit.
I can't
so
hit the buttons.
I can't hit the
back
button.
up to you and then... Yeah, we need bigger buttons if we're going to do this again, I think.
Yeah.
Durf really needs to make like a 2x2 button or something.
Well, I just
2x2
can't turn to the left.
Or a 1x2 button.
Well,
Oh, there we are.
due to the framiness of it, can't
Yeah.
hit the buttons.
Oh, yeah. pull back,
Anyway,
dude.
so she ended up keeping the sunglasses. And then he was just like, will you go out with me? After he gave her the sunglasses, and she was like, no. And
So
then that
Now
pretty
here's
much
the
ended
question.
that relationship.
Did he have the gall to try and ask for the sunglasses? That's what I'm curious about.
I don't believe he did, no.
Okay, so this actually reminds me of two. One was high school friend story, like after the fact on Facebook hearing about this, and the other was... So I was talking about the cafeteria. So in the cafeteria of my college, that was awful. I was in line. We were waiting for wraps, because that was like one of the couple of things that didn't give you like the shits. And so I'm waiting in line, and it's a long
And I
line
made it.
because it's one of the only things that doesn't give you the shits. And
I'm actually
There's
making negative
a
progress
guy-
right now.
a girl and then another guy in front of me.
I can't even.
And the guy directly in front of me is definitely like trying to mac on the girl. But like he's not doing a great job of it. He's just like idle chattering and whatever.
What is going on?
And so like he's trying, but he's not succeeding. Effie, why did you hop in mine?
All right, and I'm
Screw them up.
Alright,
disqualified.
so he started not
actually,
succeeding.
I actually got kicked
Does
out.
does he start pooping or something?
Okay, so he's trying to like, you know, make small talk or whatever. And so they're talking, and I wasn't paying much attention because why would I? Until I heard you know, hey, you seem like a interesting person. You want to go to Gracie's later. Now, mind you, we're in Gracie's. That's what the cafeteria is called. He asked her out to go to the all-you-can-eat
To go to the cafeteria?
cafeteria they were already in.
Wow.
I'm
At which
very
point,
old.
the guy in front of her turns around and is like, no, she doesn't. And then, you know, the kind of classic
Damn!
puts his arm around her. I have no idea if they're actually going out, but it was the slickest, like, dude bro denial I'd ever seen. And I was just like, I could hear the guy's heart break. And then he left the line, because I guess he wasn't down for a rap or something. I don't know. But that was...
Damn.
That was an event.
That guy's got game.
Yeah. And, okay, so the one in college wasn't exactly a got game thing, but guy and girl from high school, engaged, whatever. They actually ended up doing what Shell and I did, where she had an heirloom ring from a relative, and so they get engaged. She has the heirloom engagement ring that he's given to her. They break up. He takes the engagement ring, saying it's his now, because she wasn't.
What?
Yeah.
It was from her family.
What?
Yeah, it was
Man.
from her family.
What?
Yep.
No.
Damn.
That's terrible.
Yeah, he's he went to jail for it.
No surprise.
Yeah, that's good.
because he had stolen.
That's thievery. Yes.
Yeah, he had more than stolen it, as well
Pretty
as
much.
broken several possessions of hers as part of it that he had given.
Oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
You'd never met them. I never talk about them because I wasn't even friends with them. I just like,
They were
You
acquaintances.
heard about it
Yeah.
from a friend or something?
well, no, it's not even like friend of a friend. Like I'd spoken with them. I'd been to their place. We'd hung out. They'd offered me booze, and I was
You like my
I'm
pixel art, Wander?
Give me a second.
And you abused them.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I think after all this time and this many stories, I'm finally gonna make it.
Let's see it. Oh, he's gonna make it.
Come on, come on.
You
No,
gonna,
I'm not gonna make
you
it
gonna
fun.
drop
I
something
was gonna
in my
build
way?
a wall in front of you or
Yeah.
something.
Too late.
What the hell are you doing, Wander?
Well, here's an easy solution. Come on, come on.
I wanted to make like a frog.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
I actually have
out.
a strikeout story that
All right,
involves.
one
like
more
your
story.
own-
Then I'm
I
gonna
think
call it
this
for
is-
the night. I
I
think.
think this is my worst strikeout, but it's really okay. So, I'm having lunch at the cafeteria in college, and this is a community college, and so like there's this table that's open, and I sit down.
Uh-huh.
And it's starting to fill up, and then there's a girl that comes by and asks if she can sit down by me. And so we just chat for a while, and I start to flirt a little bit more, and she flirts like a lot more. And it seems like she's really getting into me. And she asks me, "Well, what's your name?" And I say,
Okay.
Brian. And she's like, "My brother's name is Brian." And that's when it all, and she's like, "I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go."
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, because like,
So she's
To
the
be
kind of
fair,
person
that's
who could...
actually that's totally understandable.
ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
I
But
can,
it
I can,
sucks.
Man, that luck. Because like I was really getting into her. a lot.
I totally sympathize
Yeah.
with that.
like,
My one
I don't
cousin
think I'd
has-
be able to date someone who has the same name as...
Pretty
I don't
much,
know,
Like
yeah.
your sister
I
or
don't- well, I
something.
don't have a
That's
sister,
a
so-
bit much.
Yeah.
But oh, that
And my one
luck.
cousin has the unfortunate luck of dating guys with very similar names, so I'm just going to use an example of like Frank and Franco. And it's just weird.
Cool.
It is a little weird though, actually, hearing about it in like you see her once a year, cousin once a year, and it's like,
I wonder.
meet my boyfriend Mark, and I'm like, that's a new Mark.
Yeah.
Well, now you're giving away my brother's name.
What? No, all of her boyfriends are also Mark.
I know.
You did this. I did nothing.
Oh, jeez.
But that was why it was a little awkward too, because it's like cousins having the same
Get
names
conflict.
too.
Get good.
Get good.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Nice.
Thank you. I like that better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
The U looks like a V, but
Yeah.
Hold on.
What are you gonna do?
Water can fix it, I'm sure.
Get feed.
Unlocked. Get
Get
feed.
food.
Alright, well, let's just keep going with this then.
Okay. What else can you
Wait,
get?
hold
What else can
on.
you get?
I gotta get rid of my.
No.
This.
We're gonna make some food.
I'm getting a screenshot
that's
of get
not
food.
No,
Oh,
we use
jeez.
white. We use white. There we are.
We got the Swedish. Here, while you work on that, I'm gonna work on the Swedish.
You gonna make the meatballs?
Well, no, I'm gonna finish the frog.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on, I'm
Swedish
gonna shift all
frog.
this over so it's
Oh, jeez.
a little bit better.
Wow.
What's up?
Oh, this is good.
Kinda.
Is
Let's try.
oh,
this.
I think my mouse actually died.
Oh.
What happened? No. Let's.
Oh, you know what? Another story of weird people that don't have game. On our Let's Play.
What?
Yep, I had to ban a guy that would not stop bothering one of the female.
Really?
Like Mari or something?
It wasn't Mari, but I actually had to ban a guy that would not stop bothering.
Just another female washer or something.
Well, a female Let's Player that was on the subreddit. I think she quit soon after, which was kind of one of the travesties because she was actually rather good. But I think it kind of poisoned the well for her because she didn't want to
deal with it.
Mouse is dead or something.
Oh! I have a good struck out story. I forgot about this one, but it's not for me. It's for another creepy guy. Is it alright if I tell it, Wander?
As long as it has nothing to do with our relationship history.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, so you know how I was in cosplay troupe, right? With the chess match and whatever?
What color is that?
Everyone remembers that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Effie, don't help. I got this.
Alright.
So the thing about
Get outta
cosplay troupe, it was a fairly even mix of guys and girls. Though it was interesting because the guys that were there were either the really awkward, like geeky kind, or the ones that had some technical know-how and knew how to build costumes and props and other things. So it was an interesting mix. But this one guy was just really creepy. He role-played the character out of costume, if you know what I mean. You know, when they try taking on a persona outside of themselves, and
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. It's just what?
Yeah, and the thing was, a lot of the girls, because we were working with these guys for the chess match, we were nice to them and whatnot. But he was going around saying, "Hey, do you want to read my One Piece fan fiction?" And there were a lot of girls that were writers. Or had experience doing a lot of creative writing. So it's like, okay, you know, we'll read it for you. So he has me read it. And the first page is like, you know, Jack Blackbeard, you know, made the maiden and cry out time and time again below deck. All of the men on top of the boards, they could hear the prowess of their captain, and they snickered amongst themselves. You know, that kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Just essentially the captain was having his way with some lady below deck.
Oh,
And-
I see.
We had no idea.
Oh.
And it was,
Okay.
but you know, written in the Old English kind of swarmy language of pirates, I suppose.
That's
And- so I'm reading this, and you know, finally the captain gets on deck, and you know, they have to have that scene of him tightening his belt and pulling up his trousers.
okay.
And at that point, I was like, and fortunately the chess club was starting up. So I'm like, and he's like, do you want to read more of it later? Nah, I very much don't like the fact that this was how you chose to introduce your main protagonist. It's just, and I never like it when books or movies introduce characters that way either. It's just,
Captain Zanzibar unveiled his robo extension.
Bird, I got a question for you.
Yep.
I got a question for you.
Yep.
Why does the frog have a turd muffin?
Huh.
Huh. You know, that's between God and the frog.
Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot without the turd muffin.
Oh. Okay.
This is
Now I'm gonna take
a
a
weird
screenshot.
little creation we've made here.
People have
Very.
actually been asking for a pixel art challenge.
Hey, that reminds me. Whatever happened
should
to
do
those
one.
weird candies?
But I'm
that
also
were
done
shaped
for the
like
night.
most part.
I'm out.
Yep. Good night.
Good
night.
night, Bird.
Good night, guys. I'm sorry.
You're not.
Good night, Shy.
You're not sorry. We all know you're not.
Oh,
I find it hilarious.
Necromancer.
Like, I don't
Oh,
mind
no,
listening. It's just-
Necromancer.
There's a point where it has to stop.
Here comes the big bad Necromancer.
Wait, Bert, hang on. Wait.
What?
Hang on. 1 second. Where is it? Come on. Where's the link? There it is. Ah.
We're gonna feel really guilty if Durf
There we
was
go.
sitting around in chat the entire night being like, where are they? Can I, like, join you guys?
Yeah.
I will feel bad if that's the case.
I might just
Alright.
go over and add that onto Water's chat as well, just because it's funny.
Alright. Good
Night,
night.
Bird.
Good night, guys.
I expect
Good
a
night.
draft of Ono Necromancer on my desk by Monday.
Can I trade you a Star Fox game? It's also already
Sure.
Monday.
I'll take that. That works.
Okay. Okay.
We're definitely
Alright.
gonna have to play it at some point. All four of us, or
What?
however many we can fit in it.
Well, it's not functional. He
Fox
doesn't.
one?
There's no art.
Yeah, there's no art. There's no.
Well,
the multiplayer
obviously
is
we
currently
wouldn't be
been-
doing it now. I
Yeah.
meant whenever it's ready, or at
Yeah.
least in like a tech demo stage or something.
I've envisioned 4-player, yeah.
Gotcha.
But anyway.
It'd be nice to have up to 8, but yeah, networking. Yeah.
Well, level design, really.
Yeah.
No,
That's a walk-
no.
that's a-
Bert, I think I'm down for this. There's no cap. However, it doesn't.
It's just weird.
Cool.
It is a little weird though, actually, hearing about it in like you see her once a year, cousin once a year, and it's like, you know,
wonder.
meet my boyfriend Mark, and I'm like, that's a new Mark.
Yeah.
Well, now you're giving away my brother's name.
What? No, all of her boyfriends are also Mark.
I know.
You did this. I did nothing.